make Grandad happy this season with a giant tattoo of him on your back. What more could he ask for? It's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your generous presenter at your phone's epicenter, and this is HQ Trivia, where if you use your mind to think, you too can get inked. The rules are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from pleasant to painful. Right, and you win or split the cash prize. Who's got an eraser handy right now? I hope so. To use it, tap that blue eraser when I ask you a question. It will delete one of the two wrong answers. That gives you a 50-50 shot to get it correct. Now, if you play nearby two friends, you will score a free eraser. And let's talk about those all-important extra lives. Invite your besties to HQ to snag some, or just play 5 days in a row. You can also purchase extra lives if you see them on your screen. All right. Now, on Wednesdays, we play trivia, and I can't wait for Mean Girls trivia happening tomorrow. Fuel up on those Caltine bars for this one. And I want to see you rocking your pink as well. That's happening tomorrow at 9 p.m. So fetch. And this Sunday, drop on the deck and flop like a fish, because it's our SpongeBob trivia night. Are you ready, kids? Gather the whole entire family around and be there at 9 p.m. on Sunday. It's going to be awesome, and Scotty is hosting that one. All right, now we just kicked off a new season of HQ. It will culminate in a holiday season finale on Christmas, including a prize that gets bigger with every point you earn. You get points for free when you answer correctly. The later the question, the more points it's worth. Earn enough points and you make it to the next level. All right? Each level gives you a free pass, which allows you to stay in the game even when you get questions wrong. For example, get all the way to level 10, and your pass means you cannot get eliminated through question 10 every game for the whole season. You heard me right. Yes, if you get to level 10, all you need to do is answer 2 questions right, and you win HQ. Now, you've earned millions of points so far, so let's check in and see how that prize is growing. Wow! Just 2 games. Now, we'll keep a very close eye on it. Who knows just how high it's going to go. It's going to be massive. Now, today we are giving away a plentiful $2,500. That will cover your granddad tat and one for your second cousin twice removed as well. But before you spend it, you've got to comprehend it. Let's get to the quizzing, shall we? Let's do it. Here we go with Q1. According to tradition, the Pilgrims first reached the New World at what landmark? Disneyland, Plymouth Rock, Tokyo Disneyland. All right now, it's all about those points. If you tapped on either Disneyland, you're in a land of your own right now. Between a hard place and a rock is Plymouth Rock. That is the correct answer, and you rock. 183,000 of you do, and you're moving forward. The Pilgrims never mentioned Plymouth Rock. It was claimed as the landing place 121 years later, but we still have our doubts. HQTs, if you're looking for your points, hang tight, because only once you're eliminated do you see how many you've earned and what level you've reached. Don't get eliminated yet. We're only at Q2. And here we go. A new film was just announced starring what legendary video game character? Sonic the Hedgehog, Gary the Dugong, Beatrice the Walker. An absolute legend in the game. For those who chose Gary the Dugong, who exactly is that? Do tell. Coming to a theatre near you is Sonic the Hedgehog. Of course, you've got those supersonic powers, 173,000 of you do. Don't be surprised if the live-action version of Sonic looks very different. If you've never seen a hedgehog that's swole and furry, you just did. And he's coming to the big screen soon. Q3. In the most recent 60 Minutes, who appeared to tear up while talking about his tweets? Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates. Quite the emotional scene. Got tears in my eyes just thinking about it. 3 business titans, but only one got teary-eyed over his tweets. Tesla fingers turned to Twitter fingers is Elon Musk. And that was a must for 125,000 if you're well done. One wrong tweet from Musk left him with a $20 million fine over SEC fraud charges. Definitely worth crying about. My eyes are welling up as we speak. Q4. Miley Cyrus infamously twerked during a performance by who? Eminem, Calvin Harris, Rob. If you tapped Eminem, you just lost yourself. Blurring the lines between PG. Wow, well, you certainly couldn't forget that one. Certainly blew 111,000 of you twerking it, and you're working it. Parents were appalled when they saw that twerking on the MTV Awards. The most shocking part to me, though, was that big foam hand. Why, Miley? Why? Q5. The classic Tannhauser-Gate speech is from what science fiction film Blade Runner, Children of Men, 2001: A Space Odyssey. An iconic moment.
I have no idea.
Film. Which film? The sequel came out recently, and Harrison Ford still got.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go with this.
Hopefully it'll start back up.
Compromising position, let's just say. Q6. What is needed to pay multi-pay? Door. Game of bravado, skill, and stupidity as well. For those who like to live dangerously, it uses a knife of all things. Yeah, 36,000 of you cutting through Q6 as close to their feet as possible, then remove it with their teeth. Yes, really. All right, we're halfway. It's Q7. Who did Queen Elizabeth II replace as Britain's longest reigning monarch? Queen Elizabeth I, King Edward II, Queen Victoria. Long live the Queen, our Queenie. Prince Charles will never get his turn at this rate. But in the UK, we love our Lizzie. Longevity runs in the family here because it was Queen Victoria. Younger days of her reign. Who is Victoria? Who reigned for 63 years. Well, Elizabeth has her beats at 66 years and counting. Q8, which is a real device from the makers of the popular Speak as well. Speak and add, speak and say, speak and read. Well, speak up then, or forever hold your peace. Speak and Spell was a big hit for Texas Instruments, so what fun toy did they follow it up with? From spelling to reading, it was Speak and Read, and you read that one correctly. 10,125 of you did on another savage. 15,000 of you gone here on Q8. 10,000 of you read that well, though. There were other stops, including Speak and Learn, and even Speak and Music. A lot of talking going on, like another game I know of. Q9. The Macanese people are subjects of what government? United Kingdom, China, Portugal. Who do they have to answer to? You've got to answer this one correctly. Adding up those points, right? Well, it's not the United Kingdom, I can tell you that much. Not to be confused with the Macarena, the Macanese answer to the government of China. China is the country we were looking for. 7,068 of you traveling forward. The count of the United States was once controlled by Portugal. 4,000 if you thought that. But was there? Which is a real Star Wars-based breakfast cereal? Sold in the 1980s. Chewy chunks, galaxy stars. But one of these was the Breakfast of Champs for Star Wars fans in honor of goldenrod himself, C-3POs.
You're doing the Lavender Field.
Right there. Taste it. Jabba's Apple Jacks with Jabba juice on top. It would fly off the shelves, pretty sure. The penultimate round, players, is Q11. At what venue does Bob Uecker announce games? Really feel sort of Bell did back in the days, but for 47 years, Bob has brought his commentating skills to the home of the Milwaukee Brewers. Miller Park is where he works. 4,074 of you batting that out of the park. Bats to the ready, because we are heading into the final round right now with 4,074 players holding tight. Over 100 of you get extra lives to get back in, and we've got $2,500 in the bag today. Big one is Q12. Which of L. Frank Baum's Oz books is adapted from a play inspired by an earlier Oz book? Ozma of Oz, Glinda of Oz, TikTok of Oz. There's a lot of Ozzing going on here. Wizard of Oz. Wrote a book that inspired a play that inspired another book, not confusing at all. Ozma was the third novel in the Oz series and was adapted to make the TikTok Man. That stage play is TikTok of Oz for the win. We've got 921 winners. You smashed it. That was a hugely savage question here on Q12. Congrats to the 921 of you standing tall here at the end. You are taking home $2.71. We've got Mike G. Duck. We've got L. Rocker. Who else? We've got Zowie. Well done to you, Wowie. What are you going to do with the cash today? Maybe hit the gym to get supersonic, like Sonic. Get a little furry as well. Chow down on some chewy chunks. That $2.71, that's for sure. Well done, HQTs. You came, you played, you totally slayed. That was awesome. And just remember, you will score points each game with every question you get right. And you can earn even more points by sharing to social and referring your friends as well. See how to do that by tapping Holiday Season Finale. Should be at the top of your main screen of the app. If not, make sure you update the app right after the game, right after this. And even if you've leveled up and you have each and every time and answer it, you earn points for every question you get right when you're in at the start of the game. Can you get to level 10 by Christmas? That's the big question. The season finale is going to be huge. It really is. I'm Sharon Carpenter. Here's where you can find me. Hit me on the socials, stop by, say hello. And of course, we'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern with 12 more rounds of epic trivia and $5,000 to give away as well. Until then, have an epic day and I'll see you in a few. Bye.